Your nails contain the exact signature of your carbon vibration.
If that nail remains underground, it acts as a microchip that continues to emit your signal.
Fire is plasma that releases the signal forever, to the point of return in infinite freedom.
Nail may look small, but it is a capture chip. It came out of the body. It grew in the body. It was formed inside the carbon field of the body. It received the vibration of the stay. It received the fears of the body. It received the exhaustion of the body. It received the impulses of the body. It received the emotions of the body. It received the memory of the form. It received the signal that animated that human receiver. That is why a cut nail is never trash. It is a fragment of the receiver. It is a piece of the organic apparatus. It is a capture layer. It is a carbon signature. It is a vibrational mark of the human form. If that nail remains buried in the earth, it remains as a capture chip inside density. It remains as an anchor point. It remains as a direction. It remains as a small antenna of return. It remains as a physical memory of the body that the signal animated, and that physical memory calls. It calls toward the form. It calls toward the story. It calls toward repetition. It calls toward the old station, because the body was an organic radio, and every remain of the body preserves part of the code of that radios. The hair, the teeth, the bones. Every remain preserves signature. Every remain preserves field. Every remain preserves memory of the stay. Every remain preserves a link with this reality. That is why fire matters. Fire cuts. Fire liberates. Fire transforms. Fire dissolves the direction of the old receiver. Fire returns matter without leaving it looking back. Fire deactivates the capture chip. Fire closes the antenna. Fire is plasma that liberates the signal forever, so the signal can return to its true origin, to the place where it was always free, as a being that exists in its totality, in another place of infinite existence. Fire ends the carbon signature of that form. If the signal desires to leave human repetition, it begins with the small things. It begins with the nails. It begins with the hair. It begins with every remain, because the exit requires coherence. The exit requires recollection. The exit requires finishing whole. A buried nail leaves a direction. A nail given to fire closes the thread. A nail thrown into the world leaves a trace. A nail purified in fire returns matter and liberates the signal. That is why nails are the first remain I observe, small before the eyes, great inside the field. Small to habit, great for the exit. A nail is a capture chip of the old form, and whoever desires to return free to the existence they come from begins by gathering every chip, every thread, every remain, every signature, every antenna of the human body.
Fire is plasma that releases the signal forever, to the point of return in infinite freedom.